Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, Yorkshire Crafter. My name is Julie and today we have got November plans. So, first of all, I just want to have a quick look at October. So I have been really enjoying doing the acrostic for the magical creature. I've also been enjoying the Glamorous 3, getting the 100 stitches in. I can usually do that on an afternoon before we go down for tea, for dinner, whichever. But I have found that I am struggling a little bit with Magic School. Yeah, I'm struggling. I don't know whether it's the projects I've picked or I'm not sure. I just know that it's not worked this month. I think, what was it, last month? Let's have a look. Did I start it last month? I think I did for the smaller projects. No, I only started it this month. This month, October, because we were doing the collecting the supplies, so I could just work on what project, whichever, for the books and the potion ingredients, and so I just worked on whichever. I don't know whether it's because I planned it out. I picked them out on the video, so I had to work on it that day. I just don't know whether I've put too much on myself. So what I was thinking was, in November, I am going to try the temperatures. Yes, I've jumped on that bandwagon. Apparently it was originally thought of by Sisky from Sisky Stitches, and she picked a project for the date range, the temperature range for the area where she lives. People have since adapted it, picked 10 projects for 0 to 9. Some people have picked 5 projects and assigned 2 digits. So yeah, the idea is to stitch for the last digit of the temperature. So if it was, I'm in the UK, so we're in degrees Celsius. So if it was 16, I would pick the project that I'd assigned to the number 6. If it was 12, I would stitch on the project assigned to the number 2. So I am going to try, but I am going to stick with the Glamorous 3, and I am going to pick a magical creature for the acrostic. So those are staying. But what I've done is I've picked 5 projects for the month that I've picked, like an autumn-ish Halloween. Yeah, because I wanted to keep some of my Halloween projects out, but I also wanted to stitch on some of my fall and autumn whips. So I have picked 5. So out of those 5, I am going to assign 3 to the Glamorous 3, but I'm just going to stick to the 5 projects for the month, hoping I get quite a bit of progress. So how it's going to work is, I am going to leave this weekend here, and we're going to start Monday the 3rd with the magical creature. So let's have a look in the tin. So we should have 2 pieces left, 2 animals. So I originally put 12 in here, so we're down to the last 2. So let's pick this one here. And what do we have? Fox. We have Fox the Phoenix, which is a Dumbledore's Phoenix. So let's put the letters in for Fox. So we're going to continue with the sheet that we had from last month. So starting here on the Monday, so we need F. It's a bit difficult to see. So we have the F, and I will show you the projects in a minute. We have an A here. Let's try and take that little piece out. It's not going to stick to me. There we go. But we have the A. In here we need a W. Down here. Don't want to rip the sticker. We need the K. K. Over here. We need an E. Over here. And then we have the plural S. So, over here. So I like to leave the weekends free to stitch on what I want to stitch on. So I have been writing some lists. Yes, I am a list maker. I like paper and pen. So this is the list here for November. So we've got Witch's Hello that I have just started. Pumpkin Porridge, which I've also just started. Haunted Boot, I started that this month. We have Autumn is as Joyful, that is the Quaker from Lila Studios. And we have the Cozy Lane Sampler, and that's from Erin Elizabeth Designs. So we are going to try. Do you know what? I've forgotten my tablet. So hang on a little minute. So, sorry about that. I am back. So this is the first one on the list. So Witch's Hollow from Autumn Lane Stitchery. Yes, Autumn Lane Stitchery. So Witch's Hollow. So I have actually now got the threads for the sky. I think I said in my last floss tube that I needed to get those. So I have got those now. And I did start a little bit yesterday stitching a bit of that sky. So let's have a look and see if we can. So we're going to put it in for the W. So Witch's Hollow. Witch's Hollow. So we've got that one in for there for the acrostic. And we also have a Pumpkin Porridge. And this is from Owl Forest Embroidery. And I've also recently started this one as well. So we've got owls, bats, cauldrons, those cats at the bottom. Yes. Oh, there's a cat on one of the laps there, but we haven't got a C. So let's have a look. So KS. I don't know. Pumpkin Porridge. So we haven't got a P, so we can't put the title in. Owl Forest embroidery. See, we can link it somehow. So pumpkin porridge. Oops, I can't spell. Porridge, and that's for embroidery. Yes, embroidery. So that's those two put in. Then we have the haunted boot. So this, sorry about that motorbike. So this is the haunted boot. This is from Tiny Modernist, which is Cheryl McKinnon. I haven't done this in such a long time. I've forgotten. Let me just double check. I'm sure Tiny Modernist is Cheryl McKinnon. Sure. Why is it not sure? Sometimes. Sure. Never mind. Anyway, yes, so haunted boot. Could we put it in for spooky? For the yeah, the ghost and the yeah, spooky. Haunted boot. Put it in for spooky. Ah. Yeah. So what else do we have? Autumn is as joyful. So let's find that one. This one. This one from Lila Studios. So autumn is as joyful. So we have lots of different animals. Squirrels, got turkey, got a cat, got a wolf or a fox. Yeah. So let's see. We could put it in for the A there. So autumn is as joyful. Autumn is as joyful. So yeah, put that one in there, and then need to look at this. Is the Cozy Lane sampler. When my tablet wants to load. So this is Erin Elizabeth Designs. So this is the Cozy Lane sampler. We've got the house and the Wellington boots. We've got the pumpkin in the cart. We've got the lantern. Yeah. So let's have a look. So anything. So we've got the F and the K left. We could put it in for flowers. So yeah, we've got some flowers in the pattern. Yeah. So that's, yeah, Cozy Lane. Cozy Lane. Sampler. I'm going to put flowers. So, yeah. So that is for that one. So, right, that's that one. So we need to find something for the K. I do. Don't know what I did with it. I did write a list of other things to link with letters that aren't always obvious, like the vowels, and we've got the K and the Q and the, you know, letters that aren't obvious. And I don't know what I did with that list. I don't know. I don't know what I did with the list. So K, we need to find something for the K. I don't know. There's nothing in the list title wise. K, I don't know. I don't know. Right, so let's get this written out. So we have the magical creature. Magical creature is Fox. Dumbledore's Phoenix. And the glamorous 3. Glamorous 3. We have what we're going to pick. We will. The haunted boot. Haunted boot. Then Cozy Lane sampler. Cozy Lane sampler. And the last one, what we're going to have. Pumpkin porridge. Pumpkin porridge. So that is the glamorous 3. So we're also going to write these other 2 down because we're going to work on the 5. So autumn is as joyful. Autumn is as joyful. And witch's hollow. Witch's hollow. So that is also, oh sorry, itchy arm. So those are going to be the 5. So I need to work out what temperatures I'm going to put those in. So we'll have orange to pick. So we're going to have 0 and 9. We'll have 1 and 8. We'll have 2 and 7. 3 and 6. 4 and 5. Yeah. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so we have the 10. So what I'm going to do is then, starting here, the 17th, I will do the temperature for the day. So the first half of the month will be the creature and, you know, like these odd, like Saturday and Sunday here, I'm just going to work on whatever. The rest of this week, here, the 11th to the 14th, I'm just going to pick whatever I want to stitch on, and then starting here the 17th, so the second half of the month, is when I will stitch the called for temperature for that day. I have been keeping a record of that because I've been doing the temperature stitch from Stitching Mommy. So I will have it written down. I will have a record of the temperature, but I will only be doing it the second half of the month. But yeah, so those are going to be the plans for November. So, but yeah, I tried with the magical school. It just, I don't know what it was, but I would like to say a big thank you to Siski for allowing me to give it a go. But yeah, so those are my plans for November. So you will see this video on the 1st. I am recording this a little bit early on Thursday the 30th. So I need to go and get stitching to do some more for October for the floss tube tomorrow for the 31st. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you next time. So remember guys, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. Bye guys.